Good morning, guys. Biker Dave here. I work at Christian Brothers Automotive in Smyrna, Georgia, and we work on all kinds of cars, of course. But this is one of our own little shop car. Nissan Versa. You've seen a couple of videos I've posted on it. It has almost 100,000 miles, 2016 model. Unfortunately, not a very good car. It's had numerous issues that we've repaired. It's running fine now, though. Gets really good gas mileage, so that's a plus, I guess. But transmission issues, other issues, these are not good cars, I hate to tell you. Anyway, we had a problem with the check engine light that came on, and also had a battery issue, so make sure you see my other video about that. We had to replace not only the battery, which was more than 5 years old, but the negative battery cable terminal end that attaches to the battery was no good. So we replaced that, and it's actually improved battery charging greatly. But the check engine light was relating to an oxygen sensor. P2096 was the code, and it's relating to the downstream oxygen sensor. It was stuck open, basically. I'm sure it was original. Which was causing a lean air-fuel ratio, which means the car is trying to put more fuel into it because it thinks it's running lean, which would also affect your fuel mileage. Like I said, now the car was running fine, no obvious issues, but yeah, we replaced the downstream oxygen sensor as well as the air-fuel ratio sensor. I'll put links in the description on what part numbers those were. And over 100 miles later, check engine light has not come back on. It's running beautifully. In fact, I think the fuel mileage has increased about 2.5 miles per gallon is what I see, because we drive the same route all the time in this car, and the fuel mileage has definitely gone up. So if you've got this check engine light for that code, it could harm your gas mileage. It could make it not run so well. Little things like that. Everything helps, because this car can get well over 30 miles per gallon when you combine city and highway miles, so that's fantastic. As far as part numbers, make sure you use the good sensors. I do not recommend these Chinese imported sensors, especially on Amazon, because there's a lot of counterfeit sensors coming in, and you have no idea, because they look completely genuine, but they are not. So make sure you buy your sensors from an authorized dealer. Any major auto parts store, something like that. But I would stay away from eBay and Amazon for buying sensors, because you have no idea what you're getting, honestly. But make sure you get the Denso sensors if possible. They are expensive, but that's because they're good. The air-fuel ratio sensor, number 2349133, and we also use the NTK oxygen sensor. This is a downstream oxygen sensor, part number 24168. So I'll put links down below where you can find those, but like I said, stay away from Amazon and eBay for buying any kind of oxygen sensor or sensors at all for automotive use. Anyway, no check engine light, over 30 miles per gallon. It's running good. And honestly, I don't know, I have no idea if I'm just dreaming this, but the air conditioning feels a little colder with these, with the battery cable change, the battery end terminal. I don't know how, but the AC is colder. So maybe it's getting more voltage to the AC compressor. It's possible, I guess. So yeah, it's hard to say what's causing that, but we'll take it, because it's over 90 degrees here in Atlanta, Georgia in the middle of July. Anyway, check out my channel. I got hundreds of other videos relating to dirt bikes, ATV, golf carts, lawn mowers, fixing stuff around the house, little tips on how to do things on eBay and YouTube, computer tips. There's just tons of stuff. Anything I do or touch or repair do-it-yourself stuff, you know, refrigerators, whatever. Anything I do, I try to do a video of it. And if our video saved your life or helped you out a lot, make sure you click the thanks button. You'll see a donation button underneath the video screen. It's called Super Thanks. Click that and feel free to send a donation. Do that for us or any monetized YouTube channel that helps you out. That's it. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all later.